right. Okay, engine stop. 13 is in. We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again.
There you go, buddy. Tea, yeah?
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome.
This is the Spacebar podcast, brought to you by Lunar Works. I'm Alex Huntley, the design director.
And I'm Liam Thorpe-Young, the technical director.
And we wanted to start off this very first episode of the Spacebar podcast by describing what its purpose is.
Yep.
So our focus really was we wanted to come up with a new marketing plan for 2020.
Yeah.
And we'd done some research and we'd seen plenty of blog posts telling us, you've got to put content out there all the time and find out what national cookie day or pencil.
What's trending, yeah.
What is trending. And we thought this wouldn't really work with how we work as individuals and as a company.
Yeah.
And we thought we should be putting out content that actually has value.
Yeah.
And so we then came up with the idea of doing monthly themes.
Mm-hmm.
And so for 2020, each month, we're going to be doing a theme that's going to include articles, podcast episodes, and a few other things as well.
Yeah, a few sort of snippets and posts, informative bits of information, that kind of thing.
All framed around the same topic.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of January, I guess, 2020?
So January is going to be about growth, which is quite exciting for us because February is going to be our third year as Lunar Works.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a nice kind of time for us to kick off 2020 talking about growth on a business level, personal level. We'll probably also be touching a bit of sort of society and politics and all sorts of other things as well, I'd imagine, that normally come up. I think it's sort of interesting because the whole idea has come from our weekly meetings, our lab sessions as we call them, where we talk about sort of where we are with the business, what's going on, what our plans are, that kind of thing. And that inevitably always starts with a cup of tea and a chat about news or some kind of thing we've recently read or found out about. So I think we just figured that it'd be quite nice to sort of take that really nice little insight into us and sort of put it out there.
Yeah, and we could have put this all together in blog posts or articles. Mm-hmm. But we thought, no, let's put this out on a more human level.
Yeah.
These podcasts aren't scripted. They're not really heavily honed in. They're more...
Soon find out if they should be.
Yeah. But they're just more sort of just us talking and talking about Lunar Works, talking about the theme of the month, and hopefully just connecting with like-minded businesses.
Yeah.
Which
just sort of sharing our ethics and values, what we believe in.
And we'll go into those in more detail in future episodes. But for now, this is just the introduction podcast. Yeah, so who is Lunar Works, I suppose, is the big question.
It's a good question.
Yeah, so I suppose the best way to describe it is we're a design and development agency. We're based in Kent, and we're specialists in... What would you say we're specialising in?
Well, specialise in high-performance websites, web apps and PWAs, I guess would be the most succinct way to put it.
And we'll cover PWAs or progressive web apps in the future as well.
Yeah, we do a whole kind of section on that for people who haven't heard of them before. But they can visit our website.
If they're really eager to learn about it now.
Yeah, if they want it now, they can go and read that.
I suppose as well, we should talk about where we came from. Mm-hmm. If we're talking about the first episode and how Lunar Works came to be, where we came from, how we met as well. I had a university education in graphic design and photography. Mm-hmm. And then after that education, I realised I had a real passion for graphic design. And so I joined an agency that was looking for a graphic designer. But then they quickly added to my workload of branding and helping businesses develop their visual identity.
Yep.
They also then added the responsibility of not only designing websites, but building them as well. And
I bet that was fun for you.
Oh yeah, I quickly had my work schedule filled up, and I was thinking, I'm out of my depth here.
Was that Muse you used to use for that?
Yeah, I used to use Adobe Muse.
Yeah,
which I don't believe is around anymore.
No, for good reason, bless it as well.
That was a front end focused website development platform.
Yeah.
So there was absolutely no code involved, unless
you could go behind it, I think, but people didn't. Yeah.
But then the agency I was working for, they then realised that they needed more work coming in, but I couldn't take on any more work because I was at my capacity. Yeah. So that's when they managed to snap you up.
Yep, they found me.
So you then took over the responsibilities of actually building the websites.
Yeah. And
you have experience and expertise in those fields.
Yeah. So my background's in computer science, but I've building websites from a young age of 10, 12 or whatever it was, a little while ago now. Changed quite a lot over the years. I went on into kind of the more software world. So I worked in Formula One for a year in software engineering. So that was kind of where my love of sort of fast-paced and high performance comes from, I guess, which I try to instill into what we do, although it has a lot of relevance in this field. And then so then I sort of was then looking for a different kind of role in more the website, which is when I came across and stumbled into the agency where I first met you. Was that 5 years ago?
Yeah, because we've known each other for 5 years.
Yeah.
And I think
we weren't friends before that.
Yeah, well, I didn't know you. But it's funny how Lunar Works actually came about, because that agency that we were working for announced that it was closing.
Yeah.
And leaving a portion of projects unfinished. And you and I had been investing a lot of our time into these projects, and we
were kind of midway through a few of them, weren't we? Quite sort of long-term projects.
So you and I sat down and we had a chat and said, what if we started a new company, put forward a collection of proposals to give out to these clients with unfinished projects, offer to finish them as a new company.
Yeah.
And then if we felt like the company had run its course, we would close it down.
Yep.
Or if we felt we worked well together, we would continue.
See what we could make of it.
And most of the clients took us up on those offers.
Yeah. It gave us a good kind of starting point, I think, and helped us learn very quickly
and
as well.
We learned from working with that previous agency how to effectively manage a business.
Yeah.
So we kept our overheads down. So we both work remotely, actually.
Yes.
You're based in Rye, and I'm based in Tenterden. So I'm in Kent, you're in
East Sussex. Technically, yeah. It's kind of one of those ones where I sort of stand one way and I'm across the border, and then stand the other way and I'm back in East Sussex again.
But we meet on a weekly basis. We discuss projects that we've got active at the time, future plans for Lunar Works as a company.
Yeah.
And other companies we'd like to work with, and how we'd like to update our own marketing and our own website and our own brand.
Hold our design sessions when we're collaborating on certain parts of a project.
Yeah,
doing UX design, that kind of thing, bouncing ideas.
So if I put forward a series of design concepts, I'd like to get your feedback.
Yeah, and then I rub them all out, put lines through it.
You try to be impartial.
I try.
Yeah. You're also very, very tough on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, we meet on at least a weekly basis to discuss.
Yeah, project dependent.
Those things. But we wanted to put this podcast out to get in touch with like-minded businesses as well and share our thoughts. And also give an insight into what we have planned for 2020.
Yeah, just sort of give people a peek behind the curtain, if you like.
That's a good way of calling it.
Yeah, I think a lot of agencies like ours are kind of black boxes where people kind of give a brief, get a quote, sign the project, and then wait for it to be delivered. I think we sort of are trying to position ourselves as a bit more open and collaborative, and we thought sort of this podcast will hopefully give people a bit of a behind the scenes insight.
Yeah, from our experiences, we've realised that honesty, openness and transparency are very important if you want a successful client business relationship. And we are far more comfortable as a company operating under those principles as well. So we push that forward in our brand, in how we operate as a business, and we're not closed off with our clients.
No,
from beginning to end, we're in regular communication with our clients. They're even actively involved in a lot of the process.
Yep.
Like we call upon them for design feedback. We want to make sure that they've got the confidence in the work that we're producing for them.
Yep.
And the more feedback we get, the better and more
we do
refined.
a lot of user testing along the way, don't we, with your designs?
Yeah, we share them in on the prototypes and encourage them to actually leave their feedback so we can improve the platform that we'll be delivering for them.
Yeah.
And we always say that they're a crucial component of the actual process, because
definitely,
they won't know their business. They know their business better than anybody else does.
Yeah.
So we need that unique perspective in order to deliver a platform that has real impact.
Yeah, definitely, and value for their business.
So we'll be putting out these podcasts every 2 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, 2 weeks per each theme.
Yes.
Two podcasts per each theme, so every 2 weeks is the plan.
So if these podcasts sound like something you'd be interested in listening to, stay tuned. We'll be putting them out on a regular basis. I believe that covers everything.
I think so.
I'm just going to finish my tea.
Okie dokie, cool. Should we wrap it up?
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. So we'll catch you guys on the next one, I guess.
Yeah.